Hello and welcome to episode 300 of the video show. It's been quite a journey to get here, not just the 299 episodes that have come before this, but the multiple attempts to try and go live throughout today. On and off, I've tried to create a live stream. I've had things crash in, I've had phone calls, I've had various things happen. So let's see what happens. If it works, if it doesn't, at least I tried. I've done a recording of this, so I'll post it later on, and you can see it there, and you can see what my 10 tips are. So I thought I'd talk about my top 10 tips of how to create 300 episodes of a video show. So the 10 things I've learned over the years creating this series. I've written it on the back of this clapperboard here. So let's see what happens. Siri's talking to me now. It's just not meant to be, is it? So let's have a look. Number one is be strict on yourself. So that's probably the first thing that came to mind when I thought about what has it taken to get this far. And it's being strict on myself when I'm making this video. So always make sure that I've got another video coming out and know when it's coming out and be sure that I go and do it. I've had weeks where I haven't felt like doing it. So it's been easier when you sort of pre-shoot stuff. So say if you shoot sort of 5 videos in a row, you're building up a library of content that you can sort of share out if you haven't made something. And even video times when I haven't had time to make something, so I've shared an old video. But over the 5 years, I think 300 episodes isn't bad. So being strict on yourself to always keep doing it. A top tip sort of as a caveat to that as well, like an addition, is to number your videos as well. That's really helped me in terms of creating regular videos, is that it's sort of nice when you get to episode 50, episode 100, episode 200, episode 300, then 4, then 5, then 6. Eventually, I want to get to 1,000 and beyond, because it does feel good when you hit milestones like this. Number 2 is to be, don't be afraid to change the format or setting. So if you've been watching over the past 5 years, you'll notice that I've changed how it works many times and sort of settled on a regular format that I'll talk about later on in the video. But I've changed where I've shot it. I used to shoot it with like a blue background. Then I shot it in my car. Then I shot it walking to work. I made it like it was a vlog for a little bit when I went through a phase. But I haven't been afraid to sort of change it up and see what kind of things work and what kind of things don't. And also what kind of things I enjoy making and what kind of things I don't enjoy making. Number 3 is smarten it up and make it look distinctive. So you'll notice in the background here, I've got my Back to the Future poster, the sofa there, and then the 3 posters. In the regular videos I make that are sort of away from this desk, I've got a very distinctive look behind the videos. I think if you're putting in a lot of effort to make your videos look like it's in like a studio or something like that, it's going to stand out against other videos that people are scrolling past where people are in their car or they're walking. So if you're putting the effort in to make your videos look distinctive, that will kind of get people to stop and look. So think about what you can do in terms of what's going on in your background. We're going to talk about that in a few episodes' time when we bring in a guest. We'll talk about that soon. Number 4. Easy content is just to answer questions. So yeah, has been the basis of the video show over the years, is to answer people's questions that they've got about video. So if you're stuck for something to talk about, either ask people to ask you questions, write down the questions that you've got already, or just make up a question. I remember when I sort of was trying to come up with ideas for content, I would just write down questions on bits of paper, put it in a box, and then pull out the answers and then try to answer it. That was a really good way of coming up with content. Number 5 is to reply to every single comment. This really does help you in terms of engagement and getting your videos seen more. If you reply to every single comment, it doubles the amount of comments that you're getting. So whatever platform you're on will push your videos more. Whereas if you're a bit lazy and you sort of forget to comment back or just sort of reply, you can even reply something like, thanks for watching, and then ask them a question about how they're doing. So if you're replying to every comment, it's increasing the engagement in your videos. So it's not just the work in terms of creating the videos, it's also the work in terms of engaging with the people that are engaging with you as well. And that'll push your videos to a wider audience. Seems quite obvious there. Number 6 is post it in different places. Quite obvious again. But yeah, I've sort of settled on posting mine on LinkedIn, especially before the lockdown. That was pretty much the only place I posted it. But I've had regular sort of success in terms of posting it on Facebook and sharing it within groups on Facebook. And then these videos will be going live on Facebook, also on YouTube, and then I've applied to go live on LinkedIn in the future as well. So hopefully we can go out to 3 platforms all at once. I think if you find something that's really working for you as well in terms of a platform, that will really be useful as well. Number 7, subtitle your videos on rev.com. This is something I've probably been doing for the last sort of 100 or so episodes of the video show. But what I do is that when I create the video, I edit it, I upload it to rev.com, and then I post it onto LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever. But having that is really helps people watch the videos and engage with the videos, because when people are watching it, it's, you know how you use an app on a phone. You're living in the 21st century. You scroll through, the video starts playing automatically. If it doesn't have subtitles, it's very easy just to sort of switch off and go on to the next thing. But if the subtitles are there, it makes it a lot easier for people to watch it without the sound. People are lazy. They don't like tapping on things and listening to stuff. Or they might be watching TV at the same time and sort of multitasking. I'm terrible at that, but some people can do it. Number 8 is always look to improve. So I've written clothes, equipment, set, and presenting as well. Couldn't read my own writing. But if you're always looking to improve little aspects of your videos, you'll notice huge improvements over time, especially when you're first starting up creating these videos. If you're looking to improve little things as you go, you'll notice huge improvements after sort of big milestones, so 50, 100, 200. If you look back at like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, if you're making these little changes regularly, it really does help build up and then create something that looks really cool. Number 9 is have a format. So you'll notice that I keep looking down, I should probably bring this up more. Number 9, have a format. Have a format to your show. The way the video show works, you may have noticed in the last sort of few years, is it sort of, I open with, hi, welcome to the video show. Today we're going to be talking about blah, 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 blah. Then there's the opening credits, then there's the bulk of the video, and then a very clear call to action, which over the last few years has been just about liking, commenting, sharing, engaging in the video, or just type this particular word in the comments below. Just getting people to engage with it, not sort of selling anything, just helping people understand and teach people how to use video. Yeah, have a format. Then it makes it easier for your videos to work. It makes it easier for you to sort of sit down and make your videos. You don't have to think too much about what this video is going to be about. You can just sit down and you know, right, that's going to happen there, that's going to happen there, that's going to happen there. It makes it a lot easier, a lot quicker to make videos. Number 10, I put this one first actually. Don't give up. You may not get the results you want straight away, but if you don't give up and if you're aware that you are eventually going to achieve the results that you want to get, do not give up. It is not easy. 5 years, it's been a long time making these videos. 300 episodes in, I'm ready to make the next 300, the next 300 after that, and the next 300 after that. Do not give up doing it, because you will eventually get there. If you follow these sort of 10 tips and always trying to improve and always try to try new things, you will eventually hit a magic formula. I'm always going to keep trying new stuff because I always want to sort of keep seeing what I can do with it and seeing what else I can do in terms of meeting people and building relationships with people online. I'm always going to keep changing the format of it. So who knows what's going to happen in the next 5 years. I wouldn't have imagined that I'd be going live through my DSLR plugged into my laptop 5 years ago. But there we are. That's how technology changes. So hopefully these top 10 tips have given you an idea of how you can create your own video series. I'm going to always sort of try to improve these videos. If you've got any questions as well, as always, if you've got any questions about how you can create your own videos or video production or anything to do with like equipment or anything like that, post them in the comments below. I'll be very happy to answer it. And I will see you next time in the first episode of the next 300, episode 301 of the video show. It's been brilliant making these 300 episodes. Here's to the next 300. Bye.